I'll start recording now. Okay. So if you decide to just have a test post, you can still make it more visually attractive by adding emojis or even changing the backgrounds. That is also there. So you can add emojis or even changing the backgrounds when you want to have only text posts, as you can see. Now, let us walk through some best practices for posting online. What are some of the best practices when you are posting on Facebook, especially? The best practices, according to Mark. One key thing is that please, and please again, use high quality creatives. Use high quality creatives. And when we talk about creatives in the creative industries, we mean photos and videos. So if you are using photos, if you are using videos, make sure the quality is high. That is why some of us, we spend money on phones. And if your phone makes the brightness, the light, make sure where you are taking the picture, you are getting good light to really show, because it's the high quality that will help you to push your algorithms up there, especially on Instagram. People may be more likely to post on, interact with, and respond positively to posts that include creatives. And I've explained that creatives are photos and videos. That captures their attention. Each post you have should include some type of creatives, an image, a GIF, a video. Make sure these creative assets are high quality. Avoid using blurry images or videos or creative that doesn't accurately reflect your brand or message. Don't just use any image or GIF or anything. Make sure they really respond or reflect to your brand. You are building a brand for yourself. So make sure you invest. Once in a while, Auntie Constance said you can even buy photo boxes. Once in a while, you can get a professional photographer to do a photo shoot for you, for your products, where you can be using it for a while. And then there are others, you can also use your phone. Personally, I use my phone. Others have invested in good phones because of that. You can research online and look for various ways in order to be creative when it comes to it. The next thing when it comes to posts, text-based that we are given is that make your posts actionable. Make your posts actionable. Try different tactics to grab the attention of your audience and drive them to take action you care about. We've already learned about CTA, that is call to action buttons. Call to action buttons. We've learned about it. They are the things that make your audience want to take an action. And there are a lot of them. We've learned about it in our previous sessions. Now, you would want to add such things to get your audience to take an action. You can share articles or blogs from your website, provide links to your newsletters, sign up forms, ask them questions to answer. Sometimes, depending on what you do, sometimes, for instance, I because I'm into grocery shopping services, I can put 2 products there, 2 food items there, and ask people to choose which of them they like and get them to respond to it. People love that kind of post when it comes to my page. Get them to answer some questions. Provide options in the comment section of your post. Not every post you create needs to drive an action. You should understand that. It's not like every time. But probably once a week, you can create a calendar when we get to that place to get an actionable post. But actionable posts, trust me, they help you to increase your engagement and provide real business value when the action you ask people to take is directly related to your business. It is simple as that. When you ask people to take action and it's really related to your business goals, trust me, it's going to help your business. And then it's also going to help with your engagement. The other thing that you should know is that keep it simple. Keep it simple. Mostly we say keep it keep it short and simple. This is for your business page. This is for your business page. Your business page. I can't say it enough. If you are going to not keep it simple and short, then you should make it into a storytelling that can really engage people to really entice people to continue reading. There are some posts that are very long, but people will read it because the first sentence really captures their attention, or the image that was attached to it really captured their attention. So keep it simple. In general, what you should know is that simple posts with clean creatives at best capturing an audience attention. That is all. Clean creatives, meaning the audio, the photo, the video, or the gift should be something that can capture attention. Look at the image that you see there. The person is with the clothing. Look at the way the person has arranged the clothes, the colors, how brightened they are, the background and everything. And 30% discount is there. So immediately the person, somebody sees it, they are attracted to it. The attention is directed to it. And the person added just a simple caption attached to it. Keep your color schemes clean and consistent. Today you are using blue. Tomorrow you are using pink. The next day you are using black. What is the colors of your business? This should be defined in your business plan. Even your how do I say it? The kind of post, the kind of images you use, they are supposed to be consistent. Once in a while you can throw in something, but it shouldn't really differ. If not, people don't really know what you are about. You have to include images that are recognizable and that really connects with you. It is key. Include images that are recognizable and that really connect with you. So let's go back and check these ones out. Okay. High test. This shouldn't even be something that you should be doing. The test should rather be an overlay or a caption, and then you are going to do low test. See how this is done. 30% off, just at the corner there, and there is a caption attached to it. You see how it is done. 30%. The first one, look at the first one. Which one right now, if you are there, which one, if you see, would really attract your attention? Which one of them would really attract your attention if you are there? Is it the one with the high test or the one with just the 30% discount? Kindly, I need 2 or 3 people to drop their responses in the chat box for me. Which one of them would really grab your attention? Is it the one with the low test or the one with the high test? Kindly comment and let me know. Low test. Amma says low test. Isaac, please, if it's a question, low test. Jacqueline says low test. If it's a question, kindly use the question box. And then I've seen people raise their hand. Kindly use the question box for me. And then once the time is right, I would take in questions because we want to finish as soon as possible. I see Daniel also raise his hand. Okay, low test. Exactly. We are all attracted to the low test. So that is what you should do. You shouldn't just use any. Now, the other thing, the other point is that pin significant posts. There are when you go to Facebook, especially your welcome, when people come to your page, the first thing they see, you can pin a post. If it's maybe you are running a promo, you can pin that post. That will be the first thing that people will see when they come to your page. If it's a major news or an announcement or anything that you are doing, or even a greeting for your customers, or to tell customers about what you are doing, you can pin that particular post there so that anyone that visits your page will see it first. It's a great way to encourage engagement and simply inform customers of your upcoming changes or events or activity. Pin the post up there. And how do you pin the post up there? When you click, so you see pin post. Okay, the post, depending on what you are using, whether you are using a laptop, you can't really pin a post. You can't really pin a post with mobile phone. It's mostly with laptop, but now Facebook is making a lot of changes. How many of you have noticed that now if you're on Facebook, you can make a post and the post will share on Instagram, like on your personal profile, not on business profile. At first, it wasn't possible. You could only share on Instagram and share on Facebook. But as I'm talking to you now, we the guiders, I don't know if the rest of you are experiencing it, but we the guiders have an opportunity to now post on Facebook, and it will be shared on our Instagram post that we have connected with our Facebook page. If you are aware, raise your hand. If you've experienced that, raise your hand. I know some digital marketers are online now. Okay, Frederick has experienced it. Good. And this is not using business suits. This is now straightforward, just like the way Instagram own is straightforward. This is not business suits. Now, when you are making a post, you will see those that you want to see the post are there, and then we have whether you want to share it on Instagram or not. That button is also there, so you can click it off. No, I don't want to share it on Instagram. Yes, I want to share it on Instagram. So that tool has also come. So each and every day, new things are coming. So each and every day, address yourself with new information that are coming as well. So please pin your post, especially when you are running a promo or anything. Pin your post. The other thing is that focus on recent and personal and meaningful stuff. Focus on recent, personal, and meaningful stuff. Recent, when we talk about recent, new and frequent posts tell your audience that you are active, legitimate, and care about them as customers. Old or expired posts could imply your post isn't active or investing the time to drive business value. So somebody will post like 1 week, they've not posted again. 3 days, they've not posted again. It tells audience that you are not active. Probably you are not serious. You are not legitimate. Or sometimes, like there are some people that do not even post sometimes once in a while. It's a business page. When we check the first example that we got, you could realize that the guy said he posts at least three times in a day. But it's not everybody that can post 3 times in a day. But you can still schedule it. We've learned that one as well in one of our sessions. So those who joined can also attest to it. You can still schedule the post so that they will post when it's supposed to. So you can schedule the post around 7 a.m., around 12, and probably around 6 p.m. And then they will all post. Recently, I post mostly on my page like twice a day. If you go to Kaya Groceries, it's mostly twice a day. There are times I post once a day, especially if that particular post is getting more engagement. I post 1 a day. And then you should also be posting personal and meaningful stuff. The more relatable your content is, the more you'll be able to connect to your audience. When potential customers see that you are posting content that matters to them, they could more likely become fans of your page or trust your business. So I'm into grocery shopping services, and I post about my food stuff and everything. But I don't just post only that. I post cooking tips. I post cooking processes as well. I post cooking safety kitchen stuff. I post about new gadgets in the kitchen that are coming up. Sometimes I am in the kitchen myself. You see personal. There are people who are building their business and they say, oh, I don't want to come into my business. I don't want people to know that I am the one running the business. I want to be behind the scenes. Hello. On social media, people, you see, when people come to your shop, they are seeing you. On social media, unfortunately, that is not there. They are not seeing you. So they would really want to also, for you to personalize it. So there are times that you can even do a Facebook Live. This is just once a month or once quarterly. So let people know it is you that is behind. You can post behind the scenes where you were working. You can decide not to talk. And then people will see what you were doing. So sometimes once in a while, bring something. But there are times I am in the kitchen cooking and using foodstuffs, and I will post. It's also a way to market my groceries and also a way to let people know, oh, it is me. I am a human being. I am legitimate. And so you shouldn't be afraid when dealing with me. Now let's take Sini. Sini was inspired to launch her business by her passion for infant nutrition, along with her desire to improve the lives of people in her native Senegal. As an intern in the research and development department of a large French infant food company, she learned about the importance of quality ingredients in baby food and how it could promote a healthy life beyond childhood. At the time, the market in Senegal was flooded with imports, but Sini wanted to disrupt it by offering healthy and nutritious baby puree made from locally sourced ingredients. It was a challenge to source the volumes required to make the business viable, but that did not deter her. As part of her mission to improve the lives of people in the community, she has continued to find ways to develop her baby food with locally sourced produce, which in turn supports local farmers. Sydney has managed to grow her customer base by an impressive 80% through Facebook and mainly using Facebook Messenger to engage directly with those customers. And we've also learned, for those who joined the previous sessions, we've also learned about how to use Facebook Messenger to really interact with your customer. There are some of us, a customer will contact you in your inbox and it will take a long time before you respond. Some of you do not even respond, and that is very, very bad. Those things goes against your algorithm. Now, if you check your business pages, I don't know if I say this and you've experienced it, kindly raise your hand. Now, if you check your Facebook page, you realize that you are getting some buttons, some certification buttons, like for being you will see that you'll be on your Facebook page and then there are some buttons that has appeared under your name, your business name. It's like certification that Facebook is giving to people, especially if you are active, if you respond faster to customers and those things. Facebook give it to you. How many of you have experienced that? If you have experienced that, please raise your hand. If you haven't, then you need to go and start checking. Okay, Auntie Constance has. So she has some. You have some, let's say it's in grades. So let's say level 1, level 2, level 3. On my page, I think I have 4 now. On the Kaya page, I think I have 4 certifications now that Facebook has given me based on the time I respond to my customers, how I'm active on my Facebook page, and all those things goes into help you to build your page, to increase the algorithms so that anytime you put something, it can go viral. Okay. My Facebook friend, the first name, okay, I don't want to get it wrong, so Farlong, she said she has also experienced it. Awesome. So I have 2 people who have experienced. Auntie Jacqueline, I'll respond to your question later. So realize that, or remember that Messenger is the business main communication tool for connecting with customers. And now we have the WhatsApp Messenger. Those who missed yesterday's session, maybe you have to join the other class. Yesterday we did how to use WhatsApp business to grow, and it was amazing. Was it? No, it was 2 days ago. Sorry, 2 days ago. Yesterday we didn't have a class. 2 days ago, and that one was also amazing. How to build your business with WhatsApp. So at first it was just Messenger, but now Facebook has added WhatsApp business, and that is also an amazing tool. Now let's move on. We hope that by 7:30 we should be done with this class. Now, what we are going to learn is how to optimize for mobile. We know that you and your customers are always on the go. A lot of us, we are always on the go. And so you always want to communicate. They also want to get in touch with you. So I want to share some creative considerations for creating a good mobile experiences for your customers. Okay, I have Facebook also cites the responses rate, like this business responds typically within 25 minutes. Yes, they also do that. And all those things goes in to help. So I'm going to share with you some creative consideration for creating good, because most of us are using mobile phones. Even as I'm talking to you now, I think most of us are on our mobile phones. So how to create good experience with mobile phones. That is also there. Now, it is anticipated that by 2022, 82% of all mobile data will be by video. By 2022, 82% of all mobile data will be video. With the rise of cameras on phones, using video to communicate has never been easier and attention has never been as scarce. When it comes to feed-based environments like Facebook and Instagram, the question often becomes, what is the optimal length for a video ads in feed? The response is that video should be as short as it can be and as long as it needs to be. Kindly take this into consideration. Take this, keep this in mind. Your video should be as short as it can be and as long as it needs to be. So if it doesn't need to be long, please don't make it long. There are some videos that you start and it's nice about your business, it's nice. Then along the line, you see that people drop off. That means that it shouldn't have been long, it should have been short. So your video should be as short as it can be and as long as it needs to be. Let's keep in mind that on average, video should be shorter, average shorter video of 15 seconds or less have the eligibility across all video placements and tend to have an advantage in the feed environment. 15 seconds or less. 15 seconds. That means that you need to say, it's more like what we call the elevator pitch. Your video should be just short enough to drive the message if you need to drive the message, unless it needs to be long. 15 seconds is able to drive across all the platforms of Meta or even other platforms. Attention is a gift. So knowing this, I'm going to share with you tips to maximize the effectiveness of short form video ads. That is the next thing I'm going to do. But you should understand that your videos should be 15 seconds or less. And if it has to be more, then there should be a need for it. And this is why, this is why all these GIF, WhatsApp stories, WhatsApp reels, WhatsApp what was it? I said WhatsApp reels, sorry, Instagram reels, stories, and all this came about because people are always on the go. And another thing is that 47% of the value in a video campaign is delivered in the first 3 seconds. So that means that the first 3 seconds of your video should be able to capture the attention. If it doesn't capture the attention in the first 3 seconds, forget it. Forget it. This is just a fun way to say forget it. If it doesn't capture the attention in the first 3 seconds, forget it. Your first 3 seconds in your video should be able to capture your attention, even when you're talking to somebody or when they see it is there. The first 3 seconds is what grabs the person's attention to listen to you throughout. If you're not able to capture the attention that way, then there is a problem. Capture the attention early. Capture the attention early. Start with your most captivating elements. Incorporate brand identity. Hook people with your most engaging content and choose attention-grabbing thumbnails. If you have recognizable characters or products, let people know it right away. Don't wait. It is very, very key. Now look at this image that is popping up on your screen. How many of you, raise your hand, if you see this on Facebook or Instagram, or somebody's status, you will be curious to take a second look at it. How many of you? Raise your hand. Okay, I see 2 people. 3 people. 4 people. 5, 6. Okay, awesome. This should tell you that it is very, very important you need to strive to really capture the attention very early. And how do you do that? You have to start with your most captivating element. It's just like you are going for a pitch. They say that when you are starting the pitch, start with all your strength. The most thing, the story that will capture the attention of the investors. Then you incorporate your brand identities. Your brand identities, like your brand colors, your brand logo, whatever that you are doing, all the brand identities. This so that you hook people with the most engaging content and choose the attention grabbing video. So let's say it's a long video, but you are posting it somewhere. So you want just a short one to capture people's attention before they go and watch the long video. You need to capture the parts that would really get the attention, and then they will click on it to go and watch the long video. That is very, very key. Now, there are ways to go about all these things. The first one is single-minded message. Knowing that people move through content quickly, it is important to ask yourself, what is the most important message I need to deliver in this video? Whenever you want to use a video, ask yourself, what is the most important message I need to deliver in this video? If your objective is brand, you need to ensure your message delivers that clearly. If your objective is brand, can you hear? Okay. Please, can you hear? If you can hear the sound I just played, let me also know so that I'll play it back later. Okay. So that means Alon could hear. If you could hear the sound, let me know. Any other person? Okay. If your objective is brand, you need to ensure your message delivers that clearly, quickly, and with impact. If your objective is conversion, you need to focus on your product or service, the service you provide. So let's play the sound, and I hope you can hear. Yes, we can. Okay, Frederick can. And please, unless you are asking a question, use the chat box rather than the question box. So I'm going to use, okay. So unfortunately, I know that you're not seeing this well because I'm using the PowerPoint instead of the, I wish I had used what I always use. Today I'm using the PowerPoint to share the slides. So it's made the content really small. Sorry about that. But it's just the same thing I was saying, single-minded messages. Knowing that people move through content quickly, it is important to always ask yourself, what is the important message you need to share or deliver in the video? Now, if it's about brand, you need to ensure your message delivers that. But if it's about conversion, you need to focus on the product or service. So if you are just promoting for your brand, the whole brand, then the video that you are sharing, whatever video you are sharing should focus that. But if you want people to buy, to be able to take an action, then you need to focus on the product, your product itself or the service when it comes to the video that you want to do. Now, another thing is designing for sound off. When building your video, the recommendation is that it should capture the attention and deliver the message with the first few seconds without sound. But if your customer chooses to opt in to sound, that it should add value. So when there is no sound, when you are not hearing it, when the customer is not hearing any sound, whatever video that you make should be able to still communicate to the customer. So you could have a video and then you pause the sound, or you take the sound off and see if the video is really communicating to you before you decide to share it. So when building your video, the recommendation is that it will capture the attention and deliver the message within the first few seconds without sound. If your customer wants the sound, then it adds value. Sight and motions are the foundation of the feed. Try to tell your story visually in your videos. So if you go to, sometimes somebody's ad will pop up in your feed, or you go to somebody's page, you realize that mostly the sound or the volume thing is turned off, it's muted. So they will not hear whatever that the video is saying. It is the video that will show, the first second that will show. And that means that it's supposed to really communicate for them to click on the sound for them to watch, especially on Instagram. When you get there, sometimes it's muted. So you have to click on the sound button for you to hear whatever that it's saying. So you need to make sure that the sight and the motion tell a story that will capture the minds of the customer or the audience. Text and graphics make your message easier to understand in a sound-off environment. What you should do is that you should try utilizing the captions either through our auto captioning tools or directly uploading an SRT file to your creatives. So sometimes you can use a subtitle for all your videos so that they would understand. In the event that people are watching your video with sound, make sure that a sound file is added so you can delight them with the sound. Don't just use just any sound. Make sure the sound quality is also key. Another thing is also experiment with framing. When it comes to the mobile screen gives you the opportunity to own the real estate on your customer's news feed and to hook them within the first few seconds. Your story does not need to be limited to the news feed frame. You can challenge it by using different formats, such as cropping your video to a square. You can use the 3D video effect, framing effect. You can use the vertical effect. You can use the stacked video effect. That is also there. So let's see. Finish watching yours, I beg. So if you check the design for the sound of, I hope we are here. Okay. Realize that no sound came or the sound attached to the frame. Now let's go to the experiment with the frame. So you can use the 3D framework effects, vertical video. There are a lot of, how do I say it? A lot of tools when it comes to Facebook. You need to always be experimenting it. That is very, very key. Oh, my time is getting. Now, the last bit is to repurpose your creative. Not all content needs to be brand new. Repurposing your own existing assets is an opportunity to create video from existing still images or shortening longer videos content and optimize it for the newsfeed for maximum impact. Now, this is something I mostly use when I'm with Inca's Diagnostics. I am the... Okay, Auntie Constance, don't worry. I'm explaining that. I don't know why you can't hear that part. I'm explaining that into details here. Now, this is something I mostly use. You know, sometimes you are not able to create new content and anything. So you have to go back to your old content that is already there and probably use the same image but different caption. Or if it's a video, capture a different aspect, reduce the size to a different, pick just one part of it and come and post it. And it helps, gives you content. because you always don't have the time to always create content. So the same video, you can be using different bits of the video to post with different captions as well, or an old one. When it comes to pictures, I've already told you that when it comes to Facebook business profile, you are able to create a slide. So you can pick your pictures and then create a slide with it, so that you can even add a music of your choice if it's you have the license to do that, or you can add a notice that you don't have license to use that video. So you can always do that one. And sometimes you can, the old videos, you can add new graphics to it, because it's not all the time that you have the time to do all that. So that is very, very. Now let's move to, with all this, how do you make sure that you are always on time? You are always getting the content, you are always posting better. We need to create a content calendar. Those of you that have already joined the previous session, this will be very easy for you. To better plan your post, you need to use a content calendar. No two ways about that. If you aren't sure what to post about, then these are good for you. The next items that I am going to share. Run a contest or give ideas. There are some of the things that you can do. You run a contest or you give ideas. You can also share testimonials. It is always, I love that aspect. Share testimonials of your customers. Let them even do videos for you. Let them, when they send you the feedback in your WhatsApp chat or Messenger, wherever, capture it. If they don't want their faces to show, fine, or their names, you can cover it and then you share it. It is another way to post. Another thing is also to crowdsource for feedback. Ask your client for it. Ask the general public. You can even post it online. What do you think about Kaya App groceries? What do you think about Constant Natural? What do you think about this peanut butter? What do you think about this? Just make a general post and let them comment underneath. Afterwards, you can even capture some of the comments, screenshot it, and repost it. It is also there. Those are also other ways to do. Post a poll. You can make a poll right there. It is also, ask the audience for their choice. Like I said, sometimes I put 2 vegetables or 2 fruits or 2 food items and ask people to make a choice. Sometimes I do that. It is also there. You can also share industry news. Ask questions. Ask questions. Share industry news. What is happening within that industry? You are in the fashion industry. You are in the fashion, under it, you are in the cosmetology field. What is happening there? What are the new things that are happening there? Share those news with your audience. It is very, very key. Another thing is to also celebrate the birthdays, celebrate holidays, celebrate birthdays and holidays of your clients. So with that in mind, you can create a content calendar. Now I've given you about 7 ideas of what you can post online for your business. And all this can be used throughout the week. Running a contest or giveaway, sharing fun testimonials or customer testimonial, crowdsourcing for feedback, posting a poll, asking a question, share industry news, celebrating a holiday or a birthday or anything. You can use that to plan your content. And this can save you time and help you reach your business goals. It is as easy as that. How do you go about it? This is look at what is on your screen. I hope you can see it well. It is very simple. This is very simple. Imagine you own a restaurant and you are hoping to use Facebook page to sell. You can use this. Whatever that you are doing, you can use this. You create this. You can use an Excel sheet or a Word. You have the date, the theme, the format, the visuals, and the caption. So you already have the caption. So when you want to post, you just carry the caption and you go and post. And then you add what you said. So the theme, the dates, let's say tomorrow. Tomorrow is 20th. Theme for the day. Oh, I'm trying to run a promo. I'm doing behind the scenes. Oh, I'm introducing new menu. Oh, I'm giving cooking tips. Oh, I'm going to ask a pool to customers. Going to put 2 food items there, so it's to be a pool. So those are the themes, right? How will the format be? Are you going to use a video? Are you going to use a photo? Are you going to use a flyer? Are you going to use a GIF? Are you just going to use a text with a background? How will the format be? Then the visual into details. So probably you are going to use a photo. What kind of photo are you going to use? 2 customers sitting together with top thing. What kind of, because you have a lot of photos. So what kind of photo are you going to use? What kind of video are you going to use? Then you come to the caption. What kind of caption? So when you have this, even when you have this design, so mostly, even when customers come to me for me to help them run their program, I say, let me take you through it. Let me help you design a content calendar. Once I help you design that content calendar, even when I am not there, you can give it to somebody to run your page for you, because the person knows on this day, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. It is already there. So the person carries it and posts it. And with schedule on Facebook, it is easy to even schedule throughout the week, and then it will post automatically for you. So it is as simple as that. That is your content calendar. You decide on it. Now, when you have your content calendar, please, how many of you understand, before I move on, understand the content calendar? As simple as this, you can create it. You don't need to do anything. And this is coming from Nita themselves. This is their slides, and I'm sharing with you. How many of you understand it? Raise your hand. Create your content calendar. Yes, I see one hand up. Just one person. You need to have time to create this content calendar. That is all you need to do, so that when you even hire somebody, you know the person is doing exactly as you want the person to do for you. Because so that is when you are creating the content calendar, that is the time you need to sit down with the social media manager or the digital marketer to go through it and create it. You can create it for a month, so that every month you have a meeting to create that content calendar. And then the person will be posting it. Then the person's job will be just responding to customer orders and other things that come with it. Social media marketing is not just about this, but then this is the key. This is the foundation once you have the content calendar. Okay, awesome. So now you have your content calendar. What else can you do? You can, the power of insights. Insight. Once you do this, you can boost your posts. And when we talk about boost your posts, it means that you've posted something on your timeline, on your business page, and then you boosted it. So you see that when you go to your page, your business page, Facebook will ask you, do you want to boost this post, right? So if you posted something to your page that received a lot of comments, likes, and shares, it is likely because people are interested. It was personal and it was meaningful to your audience. So you can try boosting that post to reach a wider audience and connect with the potential customers that haven't been to your page yet. And once that is done, then you can get the insights in order to go along with it. So I want to take you to the place where we would really, really learn how to boost a post. So when you do the calendar and then you are boosting, the other thing that you should focus on is to test it and iterate it. Now, many of us, we do the content calendar, we don't test it, we don't know. I've told you that when you start and you are serious about social media, remember that the first 3 months, even sometimes the first 1 year, they are just tests. You are testing. When you make a mistake, oh, you realize that sometimes you have to pull down some posts. You are just testing. So you test, try and error, and then you get what your audience really wants. So you update your audience, you use what people like, you edit content that aren't working, just like I was saying, make your post actionable, and then you schedule your next post. So you test and then reiterate. So, okay. let me take you people through this before. Now, when it comes to the page insights, those who joined the first sessions, we did it, but I'm also going to take it. This is how to measure whether whatever that you are doing is actually working. It's whatever you are doing working. Then you check it. And how do you do that? When you go to your page, you will see insights at the top there. Now, when you click on the insights, then it gives you a page summary of how your page is faring. It tells you the actions people have taken on your page, the views that you have gotten on your page, the reach. The reach means the number of people that your post or your page has reached. And then it even gives you recommendations. So the overview gives you this overview. It gives you the gender, the people that come to your page, the location, all these things. So if you check, you realize that, oh, my post engagement is this and everything. It gives you the days that people come to your page. So the graph is there. You realize that on Wednesdays, people come to my page a lot. Then probably on Wednesdays in the morning, I'll post something that will make people come. In the afternoon, I'll do an advert or I'll run a promo. So it guides you to know how to go about it. And these are all the posts that you have published and their insights. You get everything there. All the posts, the engagement, the gender, the reach, the impressions. If you also boosted the post, it's going to tell you the amount that you spent on the post. So if you check this one out, you realize that the people they have reached is 98,000 and the post engagement is over 48,000. And the people that click on a link that they attach was 137,300. So it keeps on and on. So the insight actually gives you data that you can actually use to create content for your page. And it's very, very key. Now, what to look for in campaign insights? When you want to run a campaign, what do you look for? Oh. Somebody has asked the question. Why am I told boost unavailable when I am given option to boost? Awesome question. I am going to come to that. I am going to come to that very soon. I'm going to come to that. I want to get I am thinking something happened to my slides. There was a point I wanted to share, but I am thinking something happened to it and it wasn't shared with my team. Okay, 1 minute, everyone. Okay, so I think that is all. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so Kobe asked a question, why can't I boost my page when I even see they say boost unavailable when I'm given the option to boost? Kobe, there are posts that you can boost and there are posts that you cannot boost. There are terms and conditions. Sometimes, depending on the wording, that is the caption, the graphics attached, you may not be able to boost that particular post, depending on the words that you use and the caption. You may not be able to boost that particular post. And it is very, very normal if you can't boost the post. It's not every post that you can boost. So you should always check. You can click on the boost unavailable, and you can click on the boost unavailable, and then it will actually give you the reason why that particular post is not available. So if it's, for instance, an event that you created and the event has passed, you will not be able to boost it. So you will need to update that one out. So it is very, very key. I remember there was a lady I was trying to help. She's Lenora. She's into fashion. And then we realized that even the kind of images that she has used, Facebook did not approve it. So they were not allowing her to boost those particular posts. They were not allowing her to boost those particular posts. So you need to check and make sure that your posts conforms to everything that Facebook stands for before you'll be able to boost. Please, I'm open for questions before we do the key takeaways. I'm open for questions. Questions time. You can unmute yourself or you can type in the question box or even in the comments section. If you want to ask a question, you can raise your hand and I'll allow you to talk. Any question? We started at 6:10, so we are supposed to end at 7:40. It's left with 2 minutes. Okay, someone's hand is up. Whose hand is up? Okay, Jacqueline, Auntie Jacqueline. Auntie Jacqueline, I have allowed you to talk.
Yes, Mommy. It's not a question, but a suggestion.
Okay.
I would like to suggest that the next time, it will be good we all go to our business pages. So whilst you are teaching, we are practicalizing, because sometimes by the time you leave and go back to the business page, you might have lost something or not been able to remember something. But if we are doing it whilst you are teaching, I think it will help us be able to build up or create good posts and be able to boost our account, our business account.
Sure. I think that is a great suggestion. And I know you do that and others do that. I've just not announced it, but I hope people do that as well. Like as we are going through the processes, you actually go through it on your phone or on your laptop. So I think that is an awesome suggestion. So Auntie Jacqueline, now to your question on how to pin a post. Have you been able to do it? Hello? Hello? Is it my network or?
No, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Good. So I was asking.
I still don't know how to pin.
Okay. So this is what you do. At first we were not able to do it on our phones. I'm trying to see if it's possible on our phones. No, please, you can't get the slides. Sorry. You can get the recordings, but you can't get the slides. It is a property of Meta Incorporation. So at first, it was so still I'm right on my phone. I'm using my phone working alongside you. You can't pin on your phone. You can only do it using a web version. or your laptop when you are using the web version.
You
or
can only do it on the. You can only do it on a laptop.
On a laptop or using the web version, not the app version. So when we talk about the app version is where you download. But the web, that means that you will be using like Google Chrome to do it. And that is what yes. And so with that, what you do is that when you go to you go to your business page, the particular post that you want to pin, you will see 3 dots on the top there, bottom right of that post. Right? Once you click on the dot, you see pin posts. If you've already unpinned a post, it will tell you that post, that particular page, unpin that post. But if you've not pinned a post, let me see. Okay, wait. I think I can do this.
So you first go to create a post?
No, that you can only do it if you've already created the post. I am trying to go to like Facebook, and then I'll do a screen stuff for everyone to see.
Then I have to go back to it.
So 1 minute. I hope the internet is good enough for us to do that. The network is not helping at all. The network is very, very bad. Okay. Okay. So everyone, I am going to stop sharing this, and then I will start sharing from okay. I will start sharing from here so that I will take you through what I'm trying to say. Where is one of my posts? Oh, okay, let me increase the map. Very good. So where is Zoom? Zoom is here. So let's start sharing. Okay, so this is my page. It's just okay, let me increase everything so that you see my full page. So this is my page here. So once you come to your page, you realize that you see I've pinned the post here. Please, Auntie Jackie, respond for me. And if you want to also respond, you can tell me so that I unmute you, and then you can also respond. So please, can you all see my screen? Let me ask that question first.
Pin post, yes. I think it's a video.
No, yes, it's a radio station in Kumasi that. So yes, it's a video. Now, if you come to your page, your business page like this, you will see these 3 dots on all your posts. On all your posts, you see there are 3 dots. Other dots, this 3 dots is also here. Please, you see where I'm putting the 3 dots? Where I'm putting the cursor? Hello?
I can't see the cursor.
Okay.
Okay. That's at the foot side.
Yes, at the right top corner. Any post. So there are 3 dots here. Once you click on the 3 dots, it will give you a pop-up. Okay. So you can see I have already pinned a post there. So it's telling me to unpin the post. So I decided to unpin this post, and it's no longer there. Now, the post I had there was from yesterday at around 1 o'clock p.m. So if I want to pin this particular post of ingredients for goat's meat party jollof rice, I click on the same 3 dots. I go there and it tells me pin to the top, and then I pin. Now, when I pin, if I should restart my page right now, you realize that it will change automatically to that. So let me restart. The network is bad. But with a good network, I don't need to restart. It will automatically change to that. And like we said the last time, now Facebook gives you tips on how to run your own page. You see that they are telling me to create an ad because they've realized that I've created a WhatsApp business account. So they say, get more WhatsApp messages. You can run ads and make it easier for people to reach you. So if I want to create an ad, they will take me through the process to create an ad. But we are not here for ads. We are here for pinning posts. So when we go down, now you see that my post has been pinned. Please, do we all get it?
Yes.
Okay, so you use a web version. You know, a laptop uses a web version. It's not a mobile app. So you can use the web version on your phone. That means you go to Google Chrome, you type in Facebook, you don't use the app, then you follow it. So it will come like your laptop. So you when they ask you, do you want to use a mobile feed, you say no, you want the web version, and you can go through the same process. Other than that, you use the laptop and then you pin that post. So if I want, you see, this is a very catchy images that I have there. So I can as well leave this there and let people, it will attract. So when somebody comes to my page, they want to know ingredients for party jollof, and then they are good to go. So that is what's how to pin a post. Please, any other question? And then when it comes to the boosting, so this is boost. Kobe, this is boost. That means I can boost this post. I can boost this post because it meets the requirement. There are some boosts also that it will tell me, mostly maybe because of what I do, most of my posts are, I can boost them. I'm trying to see if there is a post I can boost. It will tell me boost unavailable. I think I don't have that. I'm not ready to boost a post, but I'm just trying to. So boosting a post, this is the process. You click on the boost the post. Boost the post is also an ad, but this time around is choosing your already made post to boost it. And the same process is there. You can, this time around, what the goal I am choosing, I said I wanted Facebook to choose it for me, so I chose automatic. But you can change it. I want people to reach me. I want to get more leads. I want to get more website visits, get more engagement, get more calls. So I could choose get more messages. And the automatic is sometimes chosen because Facebook understands your page well. So once you put the automatic there, Facebook helps you to choose the best goal. And we've already done this. Now, when it comes to messaging, we have normal messenger and WhatsApp. So if you have a WhatsApp, you might want to choose WhatsApp. And you have to understand that there are policies associated with Facebook and WhatsApp advertising. So you have to make sure the post that you are making meets that. If not, you would send it to review, and then it will tell you, no, we are not as promoting this allowing you to advertise this content. So you have to meet all the requirements. You can choose your audience or allow Facebook to choose a smart audience for you. I have my targeting already. I have my audience already. The age is there, the people of interest. So when you do your customer avatar very well, this side, it helps you to know what to choose for this side. And when you are somebody that boosts, or you don't even boost, and you go to your insights and you understand your insights very well, then you are able to also choose it when you want to create an ad. How long do you want to boost it for? Everything. So all these things are there. And then if I had a website, I would copy this and go and paste it in my website. And there is a place for it, and then I could channel activities there. Now I could also, let's go back. Now we did something about insights today as well. We did something about insights, and this is where I find my insight. It is right here. So when I click on my insight also gives you a fair, it's not a fair, it gives you actually what is happening on your page. This is what we, the digital marketers and social media marketers, would get, and then we will use to manage your page for you. So insight, so it's giving me the overview of my insights, how my page is performing, who are those coming to my page, so that it helps me to know the people that are coming to my page and which post they are even interacting with, so that we will have to close very soon, in 3 minutes. My network is bad. If we pass 8 o'clock, my boss will beat me. We finish at 7:30, but because of the practicals, and now the internet is messing up. So the audio is also there, the recorded version. I'll share the link, and then you can also now take it and go through it one after the other and learn as you use your phone. The network is bad, so we have to just go on with the rest of the class. Sorry about that. So what are the key takeaways? What have we learned today? First one, we have learned how to leverage our options available for Facebook posts. We learned that there are a lot. You can just do videos only. You can do images only. You can do text only. You can do check-ins, your feelings, and everything. That is what we are. Another one is we have learned how to optimize our posts for mobile, how to really use our mobile phones to get the best out in order to serve our customers. And then we have learned how to plan what posts to boost based on your business goals, what posts to boost based on our business goals, and then using insight to test and iterate whatever that we are doing. And then the one thing I am glad for today is about how to do the content calendar. It is a way to help you go along with an easy way for you to just get good when it comes to social media and the content that you post and the timing of when you even post it. So please, what have you also learned? You can drop it in the chat box, or better still, you can unmute yourself and say. I'm waiting. Please, we have just 4 minutes. Oh, so no one learns anything. We had almost 18 people at a point, and currently we have 10 people online. And everyone wants to tell me, so mine shade. Oh. True. Stop sharing. I need to end the recording.